Phillies franchise. Sorry, I've been kind of like under the weather, where I haven't been able pretty much to see straight. So makes it very hard to play a baseball game when you're having problems with your vision. Um, but everything's fine now, somewhat. Um, but I'm able to sit down and actually play. So guess you can say that's good, but I'm not 100%. But anyway, I just wanted to go over where I am on the standings, how we're doing, and what we could be looking forward to. Number one, we are only 3 games away from tying the Seattle Mariners for having the most wins in a 162 game schedule. And that is like a really, really incredible goal that I would never, ever pretend to even like think about having in my grasp. That's incredible. And the fact that we have, what do we have, like 10, like 9 games ago, I think. What's left on our schedule here? Yeah, we have like 9 games remaining. That was, yeah, 1 and 7 and 9. Yeah, so we had 9 games to go, and so we actually have a chance to get like 121 wins if we can win out the entire thing. It's insane, but I mean, I'm not going to throw that out as a possibility that won't happen. So I say, why not go for it? So anyway, we got those things. Um, we have, let's see, what do we have here? We have some statistical leaders here. Um, Batting average, we still have a shot at having the best batting average. Bryce Harper can do it. Um, Most hits, the Markakis has this, but 10 hits, so he's probably got that. But I'm like really it's like having a player that actually gets 200 hits in a season. That's really awesome. That's a like really cool thing. I don't think Harper's ever done that in his career or come close to it, honestly. And he only has had 577 at bats. Um, yeah, it's like Markakis is that's actually been really impressive because he's done it with 594 at bats. Um, so it's like he's gotten more at bats, so he's had more opportunities. Um, Me and Freddie have not had as many opportunities. Anyways, JT Realmuto has a chance at having the doubles title. He's only 2 doubles away from Trey Turner. Triples wise, we're not going to catch Trevor Story. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Might be able to get the number 2 spot, but it's just really, it's not really happening. Home run, we've had that locked up for a while. Um, but it's like Bryce Harper with 9 games remaining. We're only 3 homers away from hitting triple digits, which is absolutely insane. And it's insane that both me and it's like Harper and Rhys Hoskins have both gotten over that mark, which is really cool. RBIs. Bryce Harper has 176 RBIs. 176 with 9 games remaining. If you get one per game, that would put him at 185. Why am I saying this? The MLB record for most RBIs in a season is 191. So if he can get like 1.5, 2 RBIs per game, then we're looking at a new RBI champ, which is insane right there. I mean, that's just absolutely insane. Look at other stats and stuff. Runs, he only has 160. There's no way he's getting 192 runs. That's just not happening. But the RBIs have a potential. So we're just gonna hope and see what we can do and everything, in these last 9 games and see what can happen. So I'm going to play this next game. I'm going to double check, make sure our stream is going fine. And it's been recorded, so we're good. So it's not going to be Carrasco. Let's see, who are we going to pitch? Yeah, Zach Wheeler's turn. For these last 10 games, I've been just manually adjusting the pitching. Yeah, I don't want to change any of that. Move DD up here. Is it a lefty? Yeah, it is a lefty. There you go. So if they wind up putting a right-hander in the game, I'll wind up switching it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Whoa.
Ball 2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him. And that
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 42 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Acuna digs in now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Wheeler, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. In his career, Ozuna hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, A.J.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna.
Yeah, not deep enough.
He gets there and
Oh,
makes
crap.
the play for the second out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they
I
get
thought there
the
was
double
two outs
play.
already.
So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. One inning in the books here. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First delivery to him on the way. There he goes. 0-1 the count. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Into the box now, Sean Newcomb, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The set and the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Payoff pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Matuk is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. JT Realmuto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gosselin averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And he popped him up. Albies has a play. 2 down.
Batting it, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Hoskins over at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the payoff pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now in the box, Zach Wheeler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Markakis is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Ozuna, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. In there for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Bodie has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He went down swinging to start the home first.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Mikey Mata. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Wow.
And there's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1-2.
One ball.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
In the dirt here.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Come on. Ah. I was trying to pause it for a second, and the actual broadcast thing actually crapped out on me.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Grounder down the line at third. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Sean Newcomb. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Bodie in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Ball even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready now to pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Phil Gosselin. Line drive snagged on a short hop over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the belt, the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
It's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Wheeler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch.
You got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Pollock is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Nick Markakis digging in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
The center field number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. in there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Mark Melanson is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Okay. I'm gonna put Neil Walker out there.
Neil Walker will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 12, Neil Walker.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next.
You have to put 3 straight strikes.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
In now, Reese Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. JT Realmuto will be next. None out, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. From the stretch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-0 pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in now, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Just in case. Let's get Kelly warmed up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
I'm not afraid to move Wheeler out of the game just hitting.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That's a really bad swing.
Flowers over to his left, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 4-3. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch on its way.
Number 20.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tyler Flowers becomes the first out of the inning. Johan Camargo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
1-1. Runner goes for second. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11. Ender.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Luke Jackson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Atlanta, number 77. Luke Jackson.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
One ball, one strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
R.
Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Adam Morgan will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. From the stretch.
Ozzie Albies.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Slow little roller to third. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Morgan features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
No balls and 1 strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, and it remains 5-3. Grant Dayton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 75.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. It was swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a liner. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Chris Martin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 5. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Robert Stock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Ready for another shot now, Tyler Flowers. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So striding in, Johan Camargo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
That's a second line hard line drive.
Bryson Stott will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Swanson will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Adeiny Echeverria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
I was going over the records before this
Grounded
game.
up the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself.
He's also
One gone
looking
here
at a
in the
record
ninth.
for most saves in a
So the
season.
leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Grounded weakly to the right side. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Philadelphia with 114 wins, most in the division. Adam Morgan earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. David Robertson hammers down the save, his 58th of the season. That figure leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 9 hits.